evening,
That's
everyone,
right.
and welcome to the Lady Coco Show. Yes, let's ride. That's what we're going to do tonight. We have the one and only Mr. World Famous, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia's in the house tonight. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. Happy New Year.
Good. Yeah, same to you. I'm sure I'm going to see you this year. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank
Oh,
you all
yeah.
for your patience. We had some technical difficulties, but we are
Mhm.
here right now, live and in. Did they say in person?
That's right.
We might as well be in person. So, if you guys would do us a favor and just share across the board, we will appreciate it. If you're on the YouTube watching us, you can also share from YouTube to Facebook, and we are on two different platforms. Three, two with myself, Boss Lady Coco, and Coco Casanova, and we have Mr. World Famous. I believe he is Stanley Specs on Facebook. Now you're
Yes.
going to share to your groups also, right? So then that
Oh,
means it'll
yes.
be on your different locations as well.
Yes.
So I'll give you a moment to do that, and then
Hmm.
I'm going to share real fast from over here.
Let me get my
So
other
good evening
phone.
to all of you all.
Let
Okay,
me grab my other phone.
and
Give
you
me one
should be
second.
able to see. Okay, let me see here. I want to be able to share this. Teresa Robinson, hey PR, how are you? Let me get some more devices. We're just gonna have devices all over the place tonight. We want to make sure we can get this information out to as many people as we can. Thank you so much for sharing, Teresa. I can see the shares. It is greatly appreciated. So I'm going to do the same thing, share. Uh, see what we have here. Let's see. I hope everyone had a wonderful day today. As we did. It's been kind of busy this afternoon, but getting things together. But we're here, and we hopefully we're going to give you all some good information um, on some things tonight. So I have shared. Oh, we're going to share from the other side. Okay. Good evening, Rosalind. Shreveport is checking in. So far, I see Shreveport,
Mr. Fuji.
Baltimore. If I don't call your name and city,
Oh,
Fuji is
yes.
in here. Just let us know so we can also shout your city out as well, city or state, whatever you decide to put up. So this evening, we're not going to prolong it. We are running behind time tonight. That's because we did have technical difficulties, but we are here now with you guys, and we're going to make sure we can give you the information that you all need. Well, Mr. World Famous the
Yes.
information, and so I'm going to be actually sitting back to give out this evening. So once again, welcome to the Lady Coco Show. All right, Mr. World Famous. Since the last time, I think it was probably about 4 years since I've interviewed you.
As a matter of fact, you were my first
Four
interview.
years.
Mhm.
Yes, and you had a lot of information for us, and it was really, really good. And so I know you're going to give us more information on this evening. So I want you guys to sit back and relax and take notes if you need to take notes. If you missed this interview, or this conversation we're about to have this evening, if you see it later, take a few moments and listen so you can get some information that's possibly going to help you right now and further down the road. Okay. So I'm going to let you go ahead and get started. Once again, this is Mr. World Famous. You guys can find him on social media platforms. Specs. If there's other names, he will let you all know where you can locate him. So you can still go and get that information and put it in your pocket and do what you need to do with it. All right. So, Mr. World Famous, we're going to let you go ahead and dive into the bowl.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to make this, you know, I'm known for being long-winded, so I'll try to.
I think we have a little
Yeah,
delay.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Unless it's my internet. Microphone
check.
check,
You hear
1,
me?
2. Yes, I can hear you. Yes. And you can't hear me? Let's see. Make sure I'm not muted.
Okay, I can hear you as well.
Okay.
I can
Try
hear
to
you
move
now.
this thing a little closer.
No, I can hear you now.
Okay. How about that? That's better. I'm gonna get up on the microphone. How about that?
Hello, everybody.
Check 1, 2. Y'all can hear me on this microphone?
Yes, get on that mic.
All righty. So
yes, they can hear you. If you guys can hear, let us know you can.
What's going on, DJ Tran, Teresa, Rosalind? I see y'all. Double check my microphone. Can I turn up the volume on it? Yes. I got this using this microphone. It is right here. Yeah, but y'all can hear me, so I'm just go ahead and get started since y'all can hear me. Echo cancellation reduce. Automatic adjustable. Maybe turn this off. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. Turn my microphone up. Turn it all the way up. How about that? How about that? That's better. We're gonna run with that.
Yes.
Okay.
They can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. I am Mr. World Famous. My short bio is basically my background is music and film, mainly music. 56 years old. I got into music way back in the 80s as a break dancer, as a DJ, and as a rapper. But my style of rapping was more like a Fresh Prince because I don't have the thug look. I wasn't really gangster. So I got into the rap that way. And I used to always rap for the ladies. I've always been a ladies' man. I've been chasing the ladies, and I've been about my ladies basically all my life. So going through, coming up, becoming an adult and pursuing a career in music and stuff, you know, I've done different things. I've done the singing, rapping, dancing, acting, modeling, producing, DJ, promoting, choreographer while I was living in Atlanta, pursuing my career as an entertainer to become successful. I'm breaking up.
No, you're good now.
Oh, I'm good. Okay. Yeah. So from there, because I did not get the success that I wanted, I decided to get behind the scenes and learn the music business because, you know, I had to find out why I didn't make it. And when I got behind the scenes and learned the business, I started making more money behind the scenes. So I kind of stayed back there for a couple of decades, in so many words. So when Southern Soul came out, so by me working behind the scenes, I've seen a lot of companies in the music industry, you know, rise and fall. Same thing in Hollywood. I've lived in LA for about 2 years. I've seen things, you know, rise and fall. So I'm familiar. I'm no expert, but I'm familiar because I watched. I was always involved because I was a jack of all trades, master of some, very multi-talented. So I was able to get in a lot of different doors because of my talents, in so many words. So from there, let's fast forward to the Southern Soul. So shout out to Avandra Arvani, aka Just In Case. We've come across Southern Soul and everything, and we decided to dip our toe in it. Shouts out to Matthew Davis, who helped him write his first song, did the music for his first song called Just In Case. And shouts out to DJ Uncle Verge right here in Atlanta, Georgia, for giving Just In Case his first show in Lithonia, Georgia. So I got that out of the way. But what I began to realize as the music was changing was that me as a grown folk, the way I came through the music industry during the 90s and how we did the music industry and how things were, you know, everybody was, I would say, more so pursuing superstar status. So we put our best foot forward. I noticed that's coming up. And that's why when I look at some of these adults today, I'm like, listen, we knew back then what it took to become a superstar. Why has that changed? It seemed like maybe I'm just assuming that the newer generation, you know, they're a lot more freestyle. They got their own image and basically they do what they want to do. That's where back then we did have a few standards. You know, you had to kind of dress the part and play the part. And professionalism was real big and real important. I don't see a lot of that in Southern Soul. And that's what's pissing me off. Because I'm like, we know from back in the day what it took. And we was pursuing it like that. We was on our SHIT. We was doing what we had to do. We was working on our dances, our wardrobe, getting haircuts, looking good, smelling good to impress the ladies. Boom. We was doing all that. Now some of y'all gotten older and gotten a little lazy. But what you understand is going all the way back to the 70s with the groups used to dress flash and everything. It was all about superstar status. It's always been about entertainment. See, I want the Southern Soul to continue to become more and more entertaining. See, some of y'all got this karaoke performance. You know, I'm tired of the I know we much older now. We may not be able to do some of the things we did back in the day, but we can do some things because the ladies know. They know if you in your 50s or whatever, that you may not be able to do some of the things you did back in the day. So they don't expect you to be doing what these young boys are doing, but, you know, do a little something extra because for the general audience, and I say that because I DJ, I could play old school music. We all know it. We all feel it. So we can get into it. Then you play the Southern Soul, which the general audience is new to, unless they're a Southern Soul fan, and they're just more so listening. So what happened, as we learned back in the day, videos, we had to do things live, but the performance was kind of sold the song. If they saw the song, you perform it, and you did a great job, they would basically get attached to that song and want to hear it based off of what they saw. And because y'all got some performances that are not very visual, it's not really helping your dang song. And everybody's in the dang lab making song after song after song, but not working on no shows. See what I'm saying? Not creating a visual. Okay, we got the little videos we slap on the internet and everything. Right. And that's all well and good, but that's chop, chop, cut, cut. Here and there's some girls, some cars, some homes, some jewelry, some wine. Nah, bro, get on that damn stage like a Michael Jackson, like a Britney Spears, like a Mary J. Blige, like a Usher, and perform. See, when we incorporate that level of entertainment into Southern Soul, grown folk gonna take over. But y'all Negroes get lazy. So lazy.
But
so my thing is, go ahead.
You know what?
What?
You know what? Not to cut you off. You just said something about the entertainment. So this is what I've noticed. I don't know about you. A lot of times, if they start performing, guess what they do? Have you noticed that they put the mic down? The music is still playing. Now they took a breather to dance, right, and perform, but they're not singing. The mic is down by their knees. Like, what's up with that? And then if you have your song playing behind you, the song is just playing, and you're trying to dance, and the mic is still down by your knees. That's not good. Yes. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's a damn shame. And what I say about that is this. Number one, like we did back in the day, we would rehearse. We would have that microphone and the group. Shouts out to Wanda about the bands because the bands give it even more visual, more entertainment. The bands did it because everybody in the band dressed up. But going back to your point, see, when you practice your song, doing all those dance moves, because when you're excited, you build the endurance and stamina to be able to sing and do it. If you can't, then don't do those damn moves. Because see, what happens is they don't practice. They get on stage, they get excited and start wanting to jam and dance into the move and don't realize that, okay, wait a minute, I'm getting tired and I'm a singer and I got to be able to breathe. See what I'm saying? You got to, if you're going to dance, practice.
Weird.
So is it?
It's buffering like crazy.
Oh, it's buffering. As is, are you recording it? Because if you recorded it, the recording will not be. The recording will be straight. Yeah, you're right, Teresa.
Here. Yeah, it's buffering. I can hear you now.
Okay.
I think that's the.
Sometimes it's the individuals.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. World Famous.
Yeah, sometimes it's our individual, Wi-Fi. Yours may be stronger than mine, so it may still be live and everybody else. But that's why sometimes I record it so we can play it back and record it a moment straight. Yeah. But getting back to my point, so my motivation, in reference to the Southern Soul and the Southern Soul movement, is to work with artists.
I should have recorded this one because this is good. If it keeps doing it, I don't mind. We'll often do Boss Lady Coco because I want them. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So my motivation is to encourage our entertainers, the artists who are performing, to be more entertaining so that individuals who are very visual now because they do everything damn near on their phone, they'll see it and they'll want to see it live and in person because the money is on stage. The money is on stage. The money isn't on here. The money isn't in the streams. It's not. The money's not even in the sales. The money is on stage. So your priority should be your show.
Mm.
The priority should be your show. That's where you get that money.
Right.
So the better the show, the bigger the check. See, y'all, some of y'all focus is in the wrong place. The better the show, the bigger the check. Because when the ladies, fellas, when the ladies want to come see you, oh yeah, you're going to get booked. But if you're going to get up there and do the karaoke, if you're going to do the same thing live that they paid for that you would do at a karaoke, dude, really? I could have went to karaoke bar and see you do that for free, but I'm paying $20, $30, $40 to see you do the same thing here that you do at a karaoke bar. That ain't right. So we need to work on our shows, because then the general public say, you know what? Those Southern shows are entertaining. They be getting down. That's what we want them to say. And they'll come, more people. But if we're doing the little, no offense, I mean, I see some dudes walking around singing and we have to keep wiping sweat. I'm like, why the hell you sweating? You ain't bust a move, but you sweating profusely. So I don't know the deal with that. I don't know if maybe it's a style or whatever. I don't know. But my thing is, because I don't mind sweating. I sweat all these clothes out. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go outside and change clothes. I change 3 or 4 times a night because I like to go out and dance. So my whole motivation for Southern Soul is for us to make it more entertaining and also to dress the part to make it look good for the ladies, fellas. The little polo shirt and sometimes your jerseys. Come on, fellas. This is not cheap because I'm invested in what I do. I know from back in the day, the real superstars, they had to invest in their image and it paid off. They had their own style and own look. But if I can walk on stage and duplicate your wardrobe, go buy me a Dallas Cowboys jersey and a Dallas Cowboy hat and some Jordans, there's no brand there because I can duplicate what you're doing. But when I go out there and find this jacket right here, your size, slim fit, 42L, all right, good luck. See what I'm saying? And then I want to see you wear it in public all day, every day, okay?
Right.
This is the image, it's the style. So to me, we need to make Southern Soul look good. Make it look good, make it sound good, and shake it like you're making, make the ladies want to say, ooh. Because the ladies know what they're doing. All they got to do is, in some cases, just turn around and be like, damn. But fellas, come on, bruh. I can't sing. I really can't. I can hold a note. I can do background acts just in case. But singing alone, fellas, reference to booking is not enough. Y'all gonna learn this. They're putting up with it now because these promoters don't got too many options. But see, they got an option this year because naughty, good for your body to come tear something up. See what I'm saying? Because I got that Southern Soul Zydeco fusion because I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. So I'm bringing a little something, you know what I'm saying? I can't do what y'all doing. I'm trying to basically modernize a lot of what I see out there because I love music. So my whole motivation is for us to make Southern Soul look good and sound good and for us to perform a whole lot better so we can get booked more and get the general public to come support us. Oh, I can go on. I'll just take a break.
Absolutely. You're right on target. We had that conversation today myself, along with a couple of people. And we were talking about the dressing, the entertainment, I guess the twerking is okay if that's what you're going to do. If you got a moderation twerking and not the millennium twerking, you'll be all right. You have to be, modest about yourself. If you pay attention, a lot of people really don't come and just dance at these events anymore. They come and sit down and watch. And so if you're not entertaining, they just sitting there looking at you. Bam. There it is. So that means you're not doing something right because they're not trying to get up and dance. They're not doing this. They're not even moving in their chair. They just have their arms folded, sitting on the front row, watching you. And you sitting there singing like, this is cool. No, it's not cool. If they're not interacting with you, that means you're not interacting with them.
And another thing, you made a valid point, and that's in reference to the ladies. I made a statement earlier, some of them could just turn around. But see, ladies, you can't be a one-trick pony. If your best move is a twerk move, we got a problem, okay? There's more than one way to be sexy. It really depends on your song. If you're talking about cooking dinner, then you turn around and shake your ass. What's shaking your ass got to do with cooking dinner? So you got to basically, whatever your song's about, you need to represent that in your performance. Your body language needs to support that. See what I'm saying? But some of y'all, no matter what you sing about, you got the same move. And, you know, it gets old after a while, especially because that's what I call it a one-trick pony. You know, like I said, certain individuals got signature dances. To me, Pokey Bear got a signature dance.
Exactly right.
Gina Jones got a signature dance. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And that's what we need. Our own little thing. Hammer got his own dances. Michael Jackson got his own dances. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay with being unique and different. The hell with fitting in. I ain't trying to fit into nothing.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is I want people, when I walk in the building, I want everybody to say, yup, that's Mr. World Famous. I want them to know when I walk in the building. I don't walk in there casual and change later. Oh, that was it.
They know you. They know you, Mr. World Famous. Yes, they know exactly who you are. Yeah. And that's, you know, that's good. You should be unique in your own way. People should recognize you for who you are as the individual and your characteristics. They should be able to know you. And when you come, you should leave an impression. So they'll remember like, oh yeah, you could be in Georgia and you meet them in Mississippi. Again, I remember you. But if you don't leave an impression.
Exactly. And it's almost like with
you have to go back and check yourself. You really do.
You're right. Because individuals that say, oh, you was the guy that was dressed up, or you was the guy who kept changing clothes. Even if they don't know my name, they remember what I did. I made an impression. And that's the key. And you know, when I go to a spot, I go on a dance floor anyway and perform because I enjoy dancing, because I go out to support the artists. See what I'm saying? Because I tell everybody, all of y'all, even y'all are pioneers in this game. 2, 3, 4 years from now, when this really blow up and people start Googling and stuff, and you're tagging all your videos correctly, and you put in Southern Soul Lady Coco, and you start popping up every time somebody put in the word Southern Soul, you're one of the pioneers. You was around before everybody knew what the hell it was. See, people in India don't know what the hell going on. Now, shouts out to 803 Fresh. He's international now. Even Pokey Bear, King George, they are international. That's helping. But we need more than 3 or 4 or 5 people. We need 30 or 50 or 60 people going international. See what I'm saying? And that's why we need to work together on that.
Right. So you're absolutely right. I mean, the conversation is right on target. And, you know, it's the new year. And it needs everybody is not bold enough to. In order to be in the game, you have to have a voice, and you have to say what you mean and mean what you say correctly, because people are always ear hustling to hear you say something wrong, not something right.
Yes, that's sad. That's sad. And to me, you know, because I don't really want to go that direction, but I'm gonna put my little 2 cents in it. We're grown, ladies and gentlemen. We're grown now. When we was much younger, you know, certain things were fascinating. Certain things was, you know, get your attention very big. You know, so I'm gonna say some of the drama, the negative stuff, even the ratchet in the ghetto. But see, now that we're grown and more mature, and we understand a lot of that is small stuff. Y'all shouldn't be sweating the small stuff. To me, if you're thinking about growth, if you're thinking about progress, what's positive should move you. Negativity ain't moving you nowhere. See what I'm saying? I don't engage in it. I don't feed it. I'm entertained by it. I ain't gonna front, because some people are showing the immaturity by doing so. If you 40 years or older, I want to say 50, but I'm going down to the 40-year-old. There shouldn't be anything in your life that's dramatic. How the hell at 40? I don't know what you didn't go through in life to realize that certain things don't even matter at a certain point. You should get to that point to where it don't matter. Know what's important for you.
Exactly right. And the main thing is this: when you speak facts, when you speak pure facts, it's not going to be accepted, because a lot of people are very immature. And now you said something and you hurt my feelings. Well, in this business, you better have some tough skin, because if you don't, and those individuals like myself, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak my truth. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to say it to you, and I'm not going to take it back. Now, if I see fit that I need to apologize to you for something I said more harsher than I would normally say, because you pissed me off, because you crossed me wrong, So now, okay, your feelings hurt. So let me help you get out of your feelings. But I said what I said, and I'm going to take it back. And so we all need to be right there, but be very respectful when we say what we say. Well, it depends. It depends on the individual. If you're going to say it and be respectful, that individual has to be respectful as well. But if that individual is just out there loose and don't mind what they say and do, and then you give them back what they gave you, they're not going to be able to take that. But at the end of the day, you don't change who you are. You don't apologize for something that you know you said that's correct.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And you, like I said, some of the things you mentioned, because my point is, it represents what individuals say. Number one, I don't sweat the small stuff, number one. And number two, if it ain't the truth, I don't care, because number one, if you say something about me and I know me and it ain't true, dude, I'm not even feeding, I'm not giving you no energy to keep that going. See what I'm saying? I'm going to squash that and let you have it. Know what I'm saying? Because I know me. I know my truth. You see, what you gotta understand is the internet is putting y'all out in public. And everybody has an opinion. See, when you're around back in the day when there was no internet, you only had your friends. Everyone that got to know you, you did something or said something because they had a good idea of who you were. They knew how to accept or at least understand what you were saying or why you meant that. But people who don't know you, yeah, they're going to respond. Like you said, you can't be in your feelings. If you're going to be in your feelings, get your anus off the internet. Get out of the business, because you're dealing with people who don't know you, and they're going to have an impression, whether it's a right or wrong impression. Their first impression is going to be an impression. Hopefully you set a good impression, but other than that, they're going to ride with it. Trust me. No matter what I put on.
So you just keep piggybacking then, because I just said that on my live yesterday. This internet sometimes will get you in trouble. You think that it's okay for you to get on here because it's your platform and you can say and do whatever you want to do, and it's cool. It's not always cool for you to say and do, because you got to come back and back that up a lot of times, unless your pride is just so big and so huge to the point where you're not going to come back and do it. But you don't just have to say any and everything because you mad. Now we going live. Everybody is coming because you're going live, and everybody loves drama. They love the drama and negativity. So here we go. Let's go get some popcorn. It's time to laugh and talk. Now, when really the situation is not funny. It's not funny.
Yeah. It's once again, for me, it's comical to watch.
You get hot over there. Wait a minute. You get hot over there. You took your jacket.
That's a good conversation.
Mr. World Famous.
I still got my vest on. Still dressed now. I ain't coming out my clothes. No, but
we're getting some comments on here too. Let's see what we got. Lady T, she says the enters of net will ruin your character. Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
she's right.
That is true.
So if you see some comments, because this is conversations, and so we want you all to hear what's being said and keep it real.
Exactly. And once again, going back to the internet, I guess I always say, and I said it to my younger brother, he's in his late 30s and stuff. And I saw, I've never drank or smoked any drugs, never have, never will. So I wanted to be a role model to him that everybody don't do it, because he's pursuing a career in music too. Well, he's doing something different now, but that's what it was. But I told him also, I said, listen, in reference to people getting to their feelings, I said, understand. I said, your generation is not like my generation. See, my generation, well, there was a lot of stuff we experienced together, because back in the day, there was only the radio. So we all heard the same music, whether we liked it or not, rock and roll, pop, rap, hip hop, disco, old school. We heard all that. So we all become familiar with the world through radio and TV. Now with the internet, everybody's learning things differently and stuff. So everybody's becoming different because they're being influenced differently. They could be in the same city, hear a whole different type of music that you listen to, and y'all can't even get along because you on one level and they're on the other. So I told him, I said, what you got to understand is, number one, people don't think like you think. What you think is right, not everybody think is right. So like you were saying about get on here speaking what you call your truth. Well, that ain't everybody's truth, sir or ma'am. Just because it's your truth don't mean it's everybody's truth. So they're going to come for you, especially if you're stepping on their truth. Like their truth ain't the truth. See what I'm saying? You challenge somebody's beliefs and morals. That's a tough game to play. And if you ain't strong, don't go out in public with that mess, because they slapping people outside. Know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you have an opinion,
going outside. Yeah.
I'm seeing. It's more so with the rappers. You know, they call internet thugs and stuff. Go out in public and somebody confront them, see how much of a thug they are. You know, I see some of these older folks. It's not that they're trying to be internet thugs or whatever, but yeah, they're getting caught up. I'm like, okay, you know, number one, neither one of y'all gonna throw a punch. You know, you gonna throw your back out, you gonna throw your knee out, you gonna throw your shoulder out trying to fight at 40, 50 years old. Come on, fellas, give it a rest. You know what I'm saying? My attitude is the Bible
Exactly
says,
right. Yes.
seek and ye shall find. See, I look for what all the good and what's right about people and things, and that's what I find. That's what I see. That's what I recognize. That's what I am involved in. But if you look for drama, if you look for what's wrong, for what's not right, whatever, you're gonna find it. See what I'm saying? So if you're tired of seeing all the bad in people, look for the good. Because when people recognize you identify their worth, they feel comfortable being real with you. But if they feel you judging them and condemning them,
Exactly
you know, and all
right.
that stuff and everything, yeah, they're gonna become defensive. So don't who cares what's wrong with them? Look at them, see what's right about them. Share that with them, experience that with them, you know, let them know that you recognize that and they will appreciate it and they will do the same. If not, F them. That's my attitude on that. You know, keep it moving. Everybody ain't gonna like you, no matter how hard you try to like them, they ain't gonna like you. And that's all good. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Who cares if 100 don't like you? Who cares if 1 million don't like you? There's still 7.900 million people that can become your friend or a fan. So once again, get out of your feelings,
That's
grown
right.
folks.
That's left behind. Yeah. And then, you know, here's the thing. Yes. Watch this. Here's another thing. You can actually speak truth to someone, right? And probably maybe it was a little harsh, so they thought, but it was good information. They took the information. Now you go, you have time to think about what was said to you, and then now you listen to other people. So by the time they finish telling you what could have, should have, would have, or should have happened, now you feel some type of way because now you've allowed other people to get in your ear, tap into your spirit. They're walking in your lane and not just their lane. But instead of you facing facts head on, like, hey, I did this or I did that, and I could have done it differently, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. So now someone, you know, tell you about it. It's not really, you can't say, oh, I checked the individual. No. You don't check them. You just talk to them, you know, in a professional way and tell them A, B, C, X, Y, Z. If they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, they don't. You have to leave it alone. If they decide not to leave it alone, that's on them and not you. Because one thing about it, I'm not losing no sleep over a conversation that I had with you and you accepted it from the beginning. Now you come back, you feel some type of way. That's on you. That's on you and those individuals that you brought into your lane to speak to you on something that you agreed with in the beginning. Now you done flip and turn that thing around. Lady T said, be careful and guard your ear gates. I know that's right. Guard them real good.
Yeah, because what they got to understand, to me, sometimes there's one or two reasons. There's more, but I know definitely 2 reasons that the individual will approach you the wrong way. Number one, they may have heard something about you and got an impression of you, which could be the wrong impression because of the he say, she say. Some other hater just destroying your character. So they believe that's who you are. They approach you with their defense on. You wonder why they're coming at you like that. And number 2, it could have been an impression that you set based off of something that you said or did on the internet. So they got an impression of you. And once again, they're responding to you based off of their impression of you. So once again, my thing is seek to understand before being understood. So I question when people say something about me that is not true. I try to say, okay, I want to know where did that come from? Was it something that I did to set that impression? Because maybe I set the wrong impression, or your interpretation of my action was incorrect. Because as you said, if I tell you my truth, I can rest on that. I can rest assured that what I said to you was true, and I can sleep at night with that. Now, if you don't understand or don't understand my truth, because you may say it's not true, but maybe my interpretation of you is incorrect because the impression that you set, you know, you come off one way. If I know if somebody call you a bitch, you gonna get mad and pull your earrings off and throw your wig somewhere. Of course, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna kind of monitor how I am around you. So my point is, depending on how you act, sometimes will determine how people act around you. So sometimes you're the reason why they act the way they do around you. So make sure that you get yourself right. Be who you are so they recognize the true in you. Hopefully they see that and they react accordingly. Because some of y'all just put out there that you ain't about shit and wonder why people treat you like you ain't about shit. But that's a different conversation.
Right. That's true.
That's a different conversation.
Absolutely right. So Yes, but people will view you based on what somebody else said. They don't even know
Yeah.
you, but somebody said, "Oh, I don't like Lady Coco. I don't like Mr. World Famous." And so now,
Mhm.
okay, why you don't like him? Well, they really don't have reasons or a reason to like dislike you, but I
Mhm.
just don't like him anyways. It could be how you come in and you dress from head to toe every single time. Oh, look at him. You
Mhm.
know, he don't have to put all that on. What he got all that on for? But you look good. And about 90% of the people, 95% of the people, 97% said you look good. And you got 3% said, oh, no, you don't. Girl, you see what he got on? Girl, I don't like it either. So that's two of them right there. Now they go and tell somebody, oh, I don't like it. Girl, why you don't like it? You see what he have on? Yes, you won't see it again either because Mr. World Famous is Mr. World Famous for a reason. You see, they don't
Bam,
understand. They really don't
bam.
understand. They don't understand.
It's in the name. And when they find out, when I say, well, they say, well, who are you? I said, Mr. World Famous. Like, oh, because obviously you must be trying to become famous because for you to dress like that all the time, every time, you must be trying to become famous. So many words. So it kind of like, I kind of got to live up to the name. Because if I was wearing a T-shirt and some dirty jeans and a backwards hat,
Yes.
some scuffy ass sneakers, it's like Mr. World Famous for what? Being a bum? So nah, bro. I grabbed that title as my legal DBA because my philosophy is in order to become blank, you must be blank. In order to become famous, you must be famous. As a man thinketh, so is he. See what I'm saying? So I live the part. I go buy milk dressed like this at Walmart or Kroger's. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just who I am, and all my clothes are like this now. I've been buying clothes for the last 4 years, so I got pajamas though. But my whole point
Right.
is because something you had said
Mm-hmm.
earlier, which was a valid point,
Mm-hmm. So
when people go ahead.
let me ask you, how long have you been in Southern Soul? How
I'm
long
gonna
have
say
you
like
been in Southern Soul?
about 4 years.
Oh, it's been 4 years. Okay. And in the 4 years, what has been your ups and what has been your downs?
Well, downs none really, because every to me every failure is a lesson. So in other words, in so many words, kind of like if that didn't work, the question is why. Learn from that and do better the next time. So I consider them lessons. So, but in reference to what I get out of it, the number one thing I got out of it was well, I'm not gonna say got out of it. Something I learned from being in Southern Soul is that there are a lot of people who pursued a career in entertainment as a singer, et cetera, who maybe didn't have that success and are trying again now. So I see where individuals are trying to live out some of their earlier dreams, and that's where I
Mhm.
want to come in to help you to get somewhere with it. This particular stage that we're on, Southern Soul, is a smaller stage. We have the juke joints and the rec centers and the stuff like that that can hold between, let's say, 50 people all the way up to maybe 500. When you get into the 1,000, 2,000, now you get into the bigger venues. But the venues, we have a more intimate crowd. So my attitude is, I said, I learned that we can, with this music, come closer together. And I'm referring to adults. Because see, I hang with adults. I want to be around adults of like mind, people that want to
Right.
have fun, a good life, good health. I want to be around them, but I would like for them to enjoy the
Mhm.
environment that we're creating with Southern Soul. At the same time, socialize. I'm tired. I mean, ladies, you still shouldn't be going to one side of the club. That's what your
Mhm.
daughters and granddaughters do, and hang out with a bunch of women when you're at a club to socialize. Well, I don't know if you go there to socialize with men, but I would hope so. When I go out to have a good time, dance, meet women, blah blah blah. In so many words, because I don't drink or smoke, so I'm not going there to drink, smoke, do drugs. I'm going there to dance, have a good time, and talk to the opposite sex because I love women. In so many words, so I'm assuming that people come out too to socialize and network and everything with this. Well, I'm gonna say the opposite sex, and I want that back. I want the slow dancing back. I want the men dancing with women. The stepping is killing me. It's killing me. I'm gonna tell you why. Now I love stepping because it's entertaining and it brings people out. And we are getting active.
Yes.
We're dancing, we're moving.
Mm.
That's the good thing about it. But what they do into the couples is when they play
Mhm.
a song that's not a step song, get your anus off the floor so I can pull my boo on the floor and we can dance. I can't even dance with a female because the flow is everybody stepping to every damn song that come on. That's not every song's a stepping song. So
Mhm.
some song, I want to dance to Encore. I want to dance to It Takes Two to Make a Thing go. I want to dance to Poison, Beverly. I want to dance to Frankie Beverly. I want to dance to them. But if I gotta, okay, I'm dancing, all of a sudden I gotta move because you coming, you two stepping my way. And Step dance to the step dance song, and let us grown folks dance to the old school and have a good time. So that's why when I DJ, you have to request the step song. You have to request it because I'm there for the couples. I'm there for the grown and sexy folks who want to come out and have a good time, socialize, talk.
Okay, wait a minute. You have another statement. Are you
Say again?
Are you reading the comments? Are you reading the comments? There's one says, "Child, this new generation socialize with men and women." You see that?
Yeah, just
lady.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
It's true. Now, here's the thing, though. Yeah, but here's the thing, Mr. World Famous. So when you find a bunch of women just huddled up, it might just be 3 or 4. It could be 2 or 3. A lot of times, at that point, they're clicking. And so they done spotted somebody in that venue or in that club that they don't like. Okay, so now they want to talk about that person. And this is how a lot of mess gets started, because somebody somewhere up in there clicking, and that's why they over there in that corner running their mouth and just, getting things stirred up. And so that means you didn't really come to have a good time. And as soon as you have one drink too many, you better not bump neither one of those sister girls, because it's over. What they say is on and popping.
And that's sad, because to me, if you're 40 years old and older, jealousy and envy should be out of your damn system. There should be no reason at that age that you are still comparing yourself to somebody else. Why does that matter at your age? You should be either have your shit together, or still be getting your stuff together, or just enjoying the finer things in life, whether the finer things is hot wings or at a 5-star restaurant. Enjoy your damn life. This negative energy for other people that don't even care about you, why are you even giving them the thoughts? So I'm not giving you mental or emotional energy, and you don't give a damn about me. You're not getting that from me, bro. You got to earn what I have to give. See what I'm saying? So for you to, like you said, and why would you even come to a club and talk about somebody else? Do that shit. Do that mess on your phone. Text your drama and your envy, your hatred. Do that on the phone. Don't come to the club and bring that negative energy in there. We don't need that in there. I'm looking at the beautiful women.
She said, no,
bullets don't have a name. Girl, what kind of time of bullets without a name?
Come for the right reason in the first place.
Yeah. To my girl Triana, Mrs. Tate, why the hell would you be at a location to where they, you know what I'm saying? Don't go to locations where the individuals who may be at that location still do those things. See, most grown men, I say most, I can't say all, because see, I DJ for the 40 and older. And nobody 40 and older is going to the club with no guns looking to shoot nobody, because number one, they got to go to work the next morning. They got too much to lose to get caught up in that mess. See, I don't go to venues to where that environment or energy may be there. So yeah, I'm going to walk in, do my dance, and boom, 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 make my impression, but I'm leaving. Because, I know how to separate myself. So the places I go, I don't even worry about that, because I don't go places where they do that at. Right. See what I'm saying? And I'm trying to create the venues and the parties and the shows that you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. The people that are coming there will be gentlemen. We don't have boys come up in there. We have gentlemen. I have an organization called COG, Club of Gentlemen, and we all are gentlemen. Know what I'm saying? We boom, 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 boom. We all are gentlemen. It's real simple. Okay. But so I can hear you.
Okay.
I'd be doing the damn thing. But in reference to the comment and stuff, yeah, I understand. See, I don't know where you live, but the thing is about it, there are certain DJs, grown men DJs, who would like to have events that are for grown folk. We call it grown and sexy and stuff. And hopefully, see, DJs, if we play, I do, so I ain't talking about me. If y'all continue to play when you see the older crowd, you play the older crowd music for the most part, that usually sets the mood. And if there is, see, when the young cats come in on my venues, I don't change my music for them young cats. You're going to hear some 80s and some 90s. I'm going to throw some Motown on there. So either you get with the game or you get the hell out of the building. See, I don't convert negative energy. But if it's a grown environment, I don't change that. I don't care who walked through that damn door. You come into a grown folk event. We do grown folk things. We hear grown folk music over here. Now, if you gonna come in here and carry yourself accordingly and you vibe with us, I'm cool. You can be 21 and be an adult. See what I'm saying?
And if you don't change.
So true. So that's kind of how I do things.
Right,
I just
absolutely.
I like to create
Absolutely
the
right.
atmosphere to where
Absolutely.
women
This is good.
feel
And they
comfortable.
look like they're enjoying it too. It's good.
Oh, I just like to create the
Mhm.
environment that we feel comfortable and we know we can enjoy. We know the music. It's feel good music. It's music we danced to with the opposite sex. Because I don't play, women go and twerk to almost any. I shouldn't say women,
Mhm.
the younger ladies, the young ladies. Because there's some older women that twerk. Okay, you can see when we were alone at home. Yeah, give me that show. But if I'm bringing a lady out. My attitude, I'm there for you. You're there for me. Let's have a good time. Let's take this environment. Let's enjoy the food, the drinks, and hopefully the company. See what I'm saying? Because there's certain individuals, they play the wrong
Mhm.
song. Well, for her, it's the right song. She got to do it. I got to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an ex break dancer. See, I don't twerk. I just break dance. So you want to show out on me? I'm about to start break dancing on you. Okay, you better step back because my legs gonna be
Right.
flinging and all this. It's gonna be on because I'm used to challenging. You know what I'm saying? Don't challenge me on the dance floor. I don't care, male, woman, or child. I'll challenge any damn body on the dance floor. I don't care if I win or lose. A challenge is a challenge, and I'm a dancer, so we're gonna have a good time. I like the way you speak in 40 plus. I don't have to.
Absolutely right. And you got Lady T's attention. She says, I like the way you speak. I'm 40 plus. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's so good. That's good. If you set the tone,
Yeah,
you're gonna have a good
exactly.
night, whether it's a show or you just out and you're the DJ
Yep.
that night at that location, you're gonna have a good time.
Mhm.
But if you start inviting what is it, 25 and up, oh no,
Yeah.
it's about to be some drunk fighting and everything up in there. I'm not going. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and I also blame it on the DJ because don't play that music that encourage that fellas, my fellow DJs and my fellow DJ ladies. Don't always or don't all night long play the kind of music that encourage that type of activity, violence or whatever. That's why I don't even play it. I don't even do it. Now, if you pay me double, I'll play it. See what I'm saying? Because it's got to be worth my time. But now I don't even play it. So what I do, I avoid those type of. I don't even DJ those kind of parties.
Right.
I'm like, okay, if it's a grown folk event, I'm your man. I go all the way back to the 50s. You can bring your grandma in there and your great grandma in there, and I got something for them. When they come there, they're gonna have a good time. They're gonna feel good. They're gonna enjoy themselves. I best treat every lady like a lady. I don't care how you dress. You are a woman. I respect you as a woman and a lady. I don't care. You could be looking like a twerker, but I'm still treat you like a lady because I want you to recognize that I really see you. You know how you want to come out there and how you want to appear to whomever you're trying to appear to because you have an agenda. You're trying to get a certain kind of man, so you may dress a certain kind of way. My attitude is you're a lady to me. So what I see, that doesn't determine whether I associate with you or not. It's what I hear, what comes out your mouth. See, because I say seeking you shall find.
Exactly
So
right.
we're gonna have a conversation when I can really, because I know how to find you. That's a different conversation. Because
Mhm.
I have this thing called Just Ask a Black American Man. The acronym is JABAM because probably about 10 years ago, I was on a radio station. I was on a radio station as a relationship expert. And I have a book on online dating. So I've been doing the dating thing for a long time. So I know how to talk to women.
Mhm.
And my point is, I also know how to treat a lady. And women, keyword here is women, they miss that because now they're in their 40s and 50s, and us when we were in our 30s and 20s, we treated y'all like women and ladies because we had to be with you. So now we grow up, and some of these dudes are treating them like these bad baddies or bad bees. This is a grown woman. You don't treat a grown woman like you treat somebody in their 20s and 30s, fellas. Let's get it right now. She ain't on the same level, even if she dressed the part. She may dress like her daughter and her granddaughter, which is a damn shame, but still she know better. And when you come to her as a man, as a gentleman, she will be a lady. Just because, fellas. So in other words, I don't care how she dressed, fellas, treat her like a lady. And what she may portray out there in public, you'll see the real her. And you'll find the real her. And if she worthy and if it's meant to be, it can be. It's that simple. So we fellas got to do right. You know what I'm saying? We can't treat y'all like we treat individuals.
I like this comment.
You dress for what you want to attract. If
Right.
you're naked,
I like
you're
this comment.
like
She says, you dress for what you. That's true.
I like to say the liquid
That's
courage
absolutely
get
true.
in their system,
That's
and
crazy.
now they're
I'm
the
telling
credible
you, we
hope.
just had this conversation. Yeah.
She's so right. She is so right. And it's funny. I thought I was the only one who said that. I call it liquid courage. I thought I was the only one who said that. See,
true.
I don't drink. I say what I mean. You would never, ever, ever, ever in your life, because nobody has ever heard me say, "Oh, I was mad. I didn't mean it." Because see, I don't get out of place. I'm never drunk. I'm never high. I'm in my right mind when I say what I say. Period. See, so I don't regret what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some water. Ooh.
But they're gonna say, I was drinking that night. I don't remember.
Bam. I don't see that. That's an excuse. I don't even play that. See, if I see somebody getting out of pocket, male or female, I remove myself. I say, yo, because number one, I'm going to speak the truth. And if you are in a sensitive state because your inhibitions have been eliminated because you're tipsy or whatever, and what I say is supposed to move you, but it hurts you, so be it. Don't come for me. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to regret what I said to you because I'm looking at you and I'm going to tell you your truth. I'm going to tell you your truth to your face, male or female.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you what I see and what I'm experiencing. And another thing is, I'm only seeing you in that moment as that person. And the next day, I don't still think of you the same way. It was in that moment. Okay, you was tipsy, whatever, drunk. You said some things that were disrespectful. Okay, I don't hate you because I know in that moment you was out of pocket because of whatever. And if I know you, I'm still going to treat you with the same love and respect I've always treated you because I know you. Excuse me. And that's why when people say things about other people, I'm like, let me find out for myself. Because what they don't understand is that's how they treated you. So you think that how they treat you is how they treat everyone. That's not the case, bruh or ma'am.
Exactly.
That's how they treat you. So you may not like somebody because of the way they treat you and going to tell me, oh, she is this or she is that. No. She is this and that to you. See, I don't come at her the same way that you come at her. So she ain't going to be that way with me because she can't. It won't work on me. See what I'm saying? So when you come different, you'll get different. So when people talk about whoever, I'm like, okay, I've said to myself, well, they treated you that way for a reason. And the question is, why do they treat you that way? So my thing is, okay, I'm not going to treat them the way you're going to treat them. Now, if they just a butthole and treat everybody that way, I'm going to find out too. And I'm just going to leave them alone. But 9 times out of 10, usually the way that I connect with individuals, because I come correct, they relax. They let their guard down. They be themselves and we get along. See what I'm saying? Unless, so that's how I work. That's how I move.
Absolutely right.
Treasure.
Absolutely right. Well,
Something
listen, we have just a
funny.
few more moments on here. We're going to have to do a part 2. Yeah. Our time is running out on the podcast. So we got to do a part 2.
Okay.
So when are you available for part 2? We need to do part 2. We need to do part 2 because it's so much more to talk about. It's not over yet. It's not over.
Oh no.
It's not over. And it needs to be said. So we hope you guys shared the broadcast tonight. And it seems like everybody enjoyed what was being said. I promise you were right on point from the conversations we had today. You come in talking about it tonight. So this was good. So yes, we need a part 2.
I appreciate Teresa and I appreciate Triana and everyone else who came in and stuff and engaged with us and everything. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there and stuff. Like you said, there's going to be more to come. There's definitely going to be more to come.
Yeah. Sometimes they're later. Yeah. So we're going to do a part 2 whenever you're available to do a part 2. Let me know so we can come back and pick this up because this has been really good. And thank you for coming on the show. We're sorry that we were late coming on.
Yeah, my bad.
And we gave you all. No, it's okay. It's okay. We gave you all 40 minutes. So that's sometimes people cut the podcast off at 40 minutes anyway. But I like it to go as long as we can talk about what it is. Just leave the floor wide open. I even like to bring people on. When we have a seat where they can sit to, come on in. Just come on in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lady T. She said great conversation. Teresa Robinson, absolutely great podcast. Thank you all so much. But we will be back. So look forward to the conversation on number 2 with Mr. World Famous out in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mhm.
I always enjoy you. You're very professional with what
Thank
you
you.
do. The video was off the chain. We should have been paying you for that video. It was so good.
It's my pleasure. I appreciate. I enjoyed myself too.
The one that you did the promote, listen to it. It was so good. And we're gonna say
Oh, it's
good
gonna be a
night.
whole lot more.
But take us out, Mr. World Famous.
Okay, well, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and stuff to the Lady Coco show. I appreciate you, Lady Coco, for having me on here and everything. And once again, this conversation about Southern soul music and growing folks and everything is going to continue because it's going on. And hoping that we all listen and learn and basically can help this thing get bigger and better so that we as grown folks in our golden years can enjoy good music all the way until we move on to the big house.
Absolutely. I appreciate you so much. Until the next time, y'all, Mr. World Famous, once again, thank all of you all individually for coming on tonight on the Lady Coco Show. Y'all stay tuned. We will be back again with part 2 of talking about what we need to be doing in Southern Soul. The conversations doesn't stop here tonight. So we thank y'all so much. Good night, Mr. World Famous. I appreciate you so much.
Good evening.
Good night. Hey guys, good night, everybody.